Hello everybody, and welcome back to Chunk Tile Mode. I just wanted to give everybody an update of what's happening and what's all going on, and what's going to happen in the future. We're still currently here at the willow trees, trying to get 60 fire making, wood cutting, and fletching, which I'm almost there. I should have it by the end of this week. Uh, we still have to get 10 crafting, which is about 500 balls of wool. Gotta get 20 mage, range, and prayer yet. But I believe after we get all those, we are able to roll the next chunk. We're hoping to roll this chunk here so we can unlock fishing and mining. We'd have to get at least 15 fishing for the anchovies. Mining, we just have to grind out about 500 bars to get level 18 smithing for full bronze. Other than that, there's not a whole lot here. And if we do get that one to roll this one next, this one would require 70 mining. That would take us probably close to a month. So we're really hoping not to get this one. There's also a dungeon here, but we can't quite access it right now since we don't have access to getting ropes. This chunk, we would have to rake until 15 farming and plant an oak tree. We'd also have to pickpocket a male and female hand member at level 20 thieving, which we have at least once successfully. And then if we get this chunk next, we have the sewers, which then we could kill zombies and skeletons. There's also an anvil down there that we could use for any bars, like not just bronze. The one in the lumberage you can only use bronze bars on. There's also some stalls here that we could thieve from, as well as a master farmer, which requires 38 thieving, so we'd have to do that. There's a lot more willow trees here, which we wouldn't really need. There's also another fishing spot here, which requires at least 15 fishing, but we would have access to making ropes here, and dyes. If we roll this chunk, we'd have to get 20 crafting at least for the sapphire gems that he sells. We're not going to worry about this farming patch since it's such a high level farming. Raking only gives like 4 to 5 XP each thing, so it would just take us a year to even get to that. So we're going to skip this farming patch. But if we get this one, we have access to another bank, a furnace, and a cooking range relatively close, as well as 15 fishing requirement here as well. There's a crafting shop. I think they sell adamant plate legs and a mithril skimming here, which we'd have to get 30 defense and 20 attack, which we'd already have to complete this one. We're not going to worry about agility because we don't have an efficient way of training that right now. This one wouldn't be bad. Kind of. It's about the same as the other one. It requires 70 mining for the adamant ore, which would take probably about a month of non-stop mining. Other than that, that's it there. This one has cows and chickens. We just have to kill and train cooking till about level 38 before we can make buttered potatoes, because we can get milk from the cows. There's also a farming patch here, which we'd only have to get 3 farming, which isn't terrible at all. This one, if we get it after one of these two, we could make bread because we have access to a windmill to make flour from the wheat, which is right here. We could also do the quest sheep shear. which would be fun, be our first quest. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, we just been sitting here grinding out trees, trying to get 60 as fast as possible. We've slowly been collecting runes from the wizard over there when she comes close to our boundary. I hate when you do that, it's really annoying. Just because I messed up, I'm gonna unlock these 3. Just no big deal, I've got over 900 of them available, just stockpiling for the moment. We do have access to the bank in Lumbridge Castle. We unlock that because there is a log spawn up there. It spawns 4 logs every like 30 seconds or something like that. That's how we went from 1 to 15 fletching fairly rapidly, which is great. I'm currently at a day and 22 hours. 1 million XP. Just still wood cutting. I mean, probably be here for another day or 2. I've been collecting runes. I can collect 30 of each rune every 30 minutes. So I gotta start collecting those because I need about 1600 runes for the both of us to get 20 magic. So I just started doing that. I should have done it a while ago, but it's alright. Do want to mention that all the quests and all the diaries, I think that's what they're called. Yeah, achievement diaries. We have to do, if we can do them in that chunk, we have to do them. Unless it's an outrageous skill that we have no access to, like a high level, like we have to have like 90 mining, then obviously we're not gonna do that. We'll have to come back to it. We have to complete all the quests that are available to us in that chunk as well. Yeah. I'm hoping by April 23rd or 24th, we will be rolling a new chunk. That's what we're planning on. Because all we have to do is cut, burn, and fletch a bow from the yew tree after we get T10 crafting and the skill requirements done. But yeah, we're really hoping to get this chunk so we can get some armor and stuff going. After that chunk, I think we really want to try to hopefully get this one and then this one so we can start collecting seeds for farming. Because if you look over here, there's a farming patch. Because right here, I haven't looked into this, but there's a Slayer Master here. I'm not sure if we can use him or not, but if we can, we'll have to get some Slayer tasks if possible in our chunks. If not, there's nothing here that we can do. But I'm hoping we can get this one, because there's chickens here, cows here. There's a farming patch. There's a lot I could do in this little area. Like here would be good too, if we like magically got this chunk and then that chunk. We'd only have to get like, I think 15 mining for iron. So that'd be really quick as well. This chunk, I don't think there's anything really here. Yeah, it's a free chunk. We can do whatever. The wizard tower, if we end up getting it somehow, we'd have to kill a couple wizards. We could start the quest for rune crafting, but we couldn't finish it. But we would have to complete Imp Catcher. Because that is, we could do that one, that quest here, fairly easily actually. Other than that, I'm not gonna really go any much further out in my chunks here, because yeah. Like I said, if you look on the map, it's just barely in the line, but there's a yew tree right here. But if we did get that chunk, we could start the rest of this quest, but we couldn't finish it because we would not have access to this place right here for the Go Speak Amulet, and we don't have access to this, so that's a downside. We could. We don't really have an efficient way of cooking, but there's a cooking range here after Cook's Assistant, which we can't do because we had to have access to chickens here, the wheat here, and the milk here as well to even complete that quest. So that's why we're not worried about that. We see how they come up to the line, that's how we claim our runes and stuff when they get close. I don't know if we showed this before, we unlocked that oak tree back there. That also helped with our fletching grind pretty rapidly. It was well worth it. Yeah, you can see we have no quest points currently or anything like that. We've just been sitting here grinding this tree because it's all we can do. Probably in the next video you'll see I will probably be 60 of all three of these while making woodcutting and punching, which I might be almost 70 woodcutting by then. But I should have these three level 20 at least, and I will probably be working crafting to level 10. Once we hit level 10, we're hoping to get the beekeeper random so we can get the the flax, which then we can turn into bowstring, and then we can make bows. These things are not dropping in the proper places today. That's inconvenient, which it's whatever. I have plenty of tiles to spare. I'll probably have about anywhere from 1,000 to 1,100 of them, if not more, time I'm done with this grind. But I don't really think I have anything else right now. But like I was talking to you earlier, this anvil, which is actually right in front of me, only does bronze bars, but we can make our bronze bars, smelt them in there, and then use the anvil to make arrow shafts, whatever, or arrow tips, whatever we want to make, till we can make full bronze at level 18 smithing, if we get the mining chunk that we want. So, but I think that's all I have, so I guess I'll just update you guys in the next video when I actually have something